Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. I'd love to have you back. So on the split, we have Justice and Queen of Cups. So that's been a pretty big theme lately. Justice. No surprise, seeing as, we just came out of Libra season and 11, we're in November, which is all about judgment and justice, right? So, today I want to talk about this full moon that we're having tonight, November 15th. It is a super moon, a Beaver moon, the full moon Beaver moon. And it is significant because it is the last super moon for almost a year. So, Spirit, please give us some insight into this full moon and what is the purpose? What can we expect in the energy for those who are using the full moon, the moon cycles in order to help manifest for themselves? What is it that they are manifesting, or should they be focusing on in order to better get their manifestations through? Now, I'm just going to say first and foremost, we've already had the Justice card come out at the split. We're still in November and we're coming out of Libra season. So I'm going to say focusing on justice, getting justice for yourselves and or others is probably going to be a theme of this full moon. So I think if you were to focus your attention on those areas, your manifestations would be more successful. Now, Spirit, tell us about this full Beaver moon. What do we need to know? Okay. 10 of Swords. So, painful endings, collapse, failure, defeat. If we're going along with the theme of justice, I'm getting the feeling of like enemies, adversaries, opposition, ops, right? Being defeated, okay? So, what else? Okay, we have the 10 of Swords again, all right? So, we have 10-10, which is karmic endings, right? So, maybe the ending of karmic cycles, maybe even a 20-year karmic cycle. Yeah. So you've made it through a very difficult period of time. It's finally coming to an end. A lot of heartache, betrayal. Maybe you felt like a failure your whole life. 20 years is a long time. And whether you knew it or not, there was a reason for that, more going on behind the scenes than you realized. And so now that that is coming to an end, things may start to turn around for you. You may not be the failure that you think you are. Temperance. You may be an angel in disguise. Everything that you've been through was done as part of God's plan for you and the world. And now, it's like you've had the worst of the worst for 20 years. And now it's like things are balancing out. So now you're going to get the best of the best for the next 20 years, This could have to do with Pluto. I believe Pluto was in Capricorn. Pluto goes in and out of zodiacs very infrequently. I think it takes a long time. And Pluto was in Capricorn for about 20 years. And so I think it's moving into Aquarius now. So, you know, the themes, the thoughts of, you know, Pluto being like karma and things like that, being in Capricorn, which kind of represents, you know, the devil and the boss, and maybe being oppressed in some way. And then moving into Aquarius is all about, you know, healing and things like that. So, you know, karma, like healing karmic wounds, healing, you know, from any, you know, past karmic debt. You know, maybe this period of time, this 20 years of 10 swords and 10 swords, it's a double portion, right? You know, who gets the double portion? I think the sacrificial lamb or the goat in the Bible. So maybe you were offered up as some kind of angelic sacrifice to try to, I don't know if it would be cleanse the bloodline, or in an attempt for the bloodline to sacrifice something pure for financial gain. You know what I mean? But regardless, you endured all of that. You're coming out of it, and now things are going to be balanced out. So good things are coming for you. That's for sure. And this is all part of your purpose. You know, I have a reading, I haven't put it up yet, but the last reading that I did was all about like your contract and stuff, right? So it's like you come down here with a purpose, with a plan, and it's like you have fulfilled your purpose. And finding meaning is like understanding that, you know, this was all part of the plan. It was meant to happen for you, not to you. Three of Wands and Five of Swords. So I'm getting that it's about looking towards the future now and moving on from all of this, you know, Ten of Swords energy, but also behavior, right? People who behave that way, people who did those things to you. It's about moving on from those bullies, from those abusive people, from all abusive relationships, from people who cause conflict, right? Because you are an angel, you are balanced, and you, especially after being through everything that you've been through, no longer desire to be in those situations, to be in that energy anymore. In fact, it is very much an energy that at this point you may well recognize, because you've been through it for so long. And that may have been part of the purpose, was to teach you how to recognize these things, like foresight, right? With the Three of Wands here, to give you the ability to see people like this for who they are, to see them coming, and to be able to use that in the future to help you better prepare and plan and manifest the things that you do want in your life, right? Ten of Pentacles, right? Okay, so this is fulfillment, right? 10, fulfillment. This is, you know, planning, preparation, being able to see the things that you don't want, to be able to obtain the things that you do want, like success, money, home, stability, security. What else? I do believe this full Beaver moon is in Taurus, which Earth, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so this Taurus is all about, you know, it's like wealth, right? So I feel like this particular full moon, again, you know, we're coming out of justice. So it's like maybe at this point, because we've got this full super moon coming out of the last full moon, which was in Libra season. So now we might see the fulfillment of justice, right? Maybe we're going to start seeing the effects, the fullness of that manifestation from the previous month. And now this month we're focusing on wealth and finances. 10 of Pentacles for Taurus. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So this is most definitely about manifesting your wish fulfillments, particularly as it pertains to money, but all aspects, okay? But I'm just getting that the money aspect of it, because of this Taurus, you know, full moon, is going to be more effective, more successful. There's going to be more of a focus energetically on the money aspect, and that maybe with the money you will be able to make other wishes come true, okay? So don't forget, right? It's like you're being gifted, you're being given a financial opportunity to prosper and make all your dreams come true. And maybe this isn't even just yours. Depending on the amount of money that you're going to be getting from this manifestation, you may be being guided to help make other people's dreams come true as well. And maybe that is in itself a wish fulfillment for you. Maybe you've always dreamed of being able to help others, you know, because you know what it's like to have nothing, and so you want to be able to give back as well. So I'm feeling that pretty strongly. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So we did go through that that November 1st through November 11th, you know, 11/11 portal and the new beginnings and everything. So that's here as well. Okay, new beginnings in finances, new beginnings in love. And this could just be love for yourself, love for the divine, but it could be a relationship. For some of you it is. But it's also about loving yourself, okay? And it's like having a renewed sense of love. Or if your finances have been, you know, bad for a while, then you may not be getting a big lump sum of money, but you may find that your financial situation has been renewed, in that you're just feeling a little less pressure, okay? And you're able to do more things that you want to do because money's not so tight. Knight of Cups. So Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So part of what I'm getting from this is the armor of God, okay? You are moving forward, protected by the divine. You have the armor of God, okay? It's in the Bible. If you don't know it, look it up. You have the armor of God. You have faith. You have knowledge. You have wisdom. You have courage. You have strength. You have, you know, knowing. You have the belt of truth. You have all of these things, right? And it's like it's like all of these things that you have collected along the way to lead you to this moment. And it's like now you're going to be moving forward armed, fully armed and ready and prepared for what comes next, for whatever comes at you. It's like you are fully prepared because you are loved and protected by the divine, and you have everything that you need. Okay. The Hermit reverse, or the Hierophant reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So these coming out together, it's all about defending beliefs, seeking truth, and also then personal beliefs. So you, either you are currently, you have in the past, or you will in the future, be in a position of having to defend your personal beliefs. This may be where the armor of God comes in. You know, you have that armor. You need to maintain that armor. Don't lose it because it is necessary for you. And you may need it coming up here soon. This could also just be, you know, saying that now that we're, you know, we're closing out a lot of these cycles and things, and this, you know, this last super moon for a while could just be that, you know, this is a reward for you. Whatever's coming through this manifestation portal, this super moon, you know, is kind of a reward for having had to, you know, defend your personal beliefs. You know, there was that, if you'd had to defend it, that means there was an attack on it. So you may have been attacked for your personal beliefs for a very long time. Tell me more. Right, the Star, Aquarius, right? Uranus. So this Uranus is very unpredictable. Let's see, is it on here? Rebellious and revolution as well. So this could be, you know, healing from a time of, you know, a tumultuous time where maybe you had to rebel, or you had to participate in some kind of revolution to defend your personal beliefs, right? And so it's like, I feel like this is more past energy, and that this is more like present and future energy, but also that it's unpredictable, and a little bit that that's kind of where some of this Aquarius healing comes in, is that it's like you don't have to know everything, because you have hope and faith that what comes next is going to be good, and it's for your best and highest good, and that you've basically reached the best and highest good timeline for you, right? Okay. Also, the belief that you had to defend could have been your spirituality, okay? Your belief in God and spirit that maybe others did not agree with, or tried to, you know, come after you for, you know, like a witch hunt. Maybe there was a witch hunt, you know, maybe they called you a witch, or just that whole idea of a witch hunt. You know, they came after you because you were different, because you didn't believe what they believed, because you not believing what they believed, they felt was some kind of personal attack on themselves, because they weren't healed and they didn't understand. And so maybe now people are going to start realizing the error of their ways and start healing. And with justice here, again, justice came out again. I am getting that that is absolutely what's going on. Whether spiritually or like spiritual court, you know, justice is going to be served. Healing will be coming from, you know, justice and judgments being fulfilled and handed down spiritually. But also for some of you, this may be actual court, you know, and justice. But once again, you know, we had the temperance and now we have the justice. So it's like balance, fairness, harmony, healing. These are all themes, new beginnings that we're moving into now. Knight of Swords, I'm getting warrior here, like spiritual warrior as well. And with, so angel here, it's like you are part of God's angel army, warrior. You're a warrior angel in the army of God. And what you have been fighting is this unseen enemies, okay? Unseen enemies, unseen negative forces, the bullies, the betrayers, the thieves, all of this, you know, the unseen, in the unseen realm, energetically, spiritually. You have been fighting this, maybe even unknowingly, just by continuing to get up and do what you do every day in the real world. You have been making a very big spiritual impact. Fighting the good fight. Being an angel in the army of God, in God's army. Alright, I feel like we're getting close to the end here. So what else do you want us to know and to close this out? Spirits. Page of Wands. Okay, so like I said, with this Uranus energy here, it's like there was a rebellion, a revolution. You may have been part of that. And maybe there was like a war in heaven, okay? And so there were a lot of people who were sent to be angels who, you know, became fallen angels. They did not fulfill their contracts. They did not complete their missions. They became corrupted. They fell from grace. And you ended up having to do battle with these angels, which are, you know, energetic forces, right? So it's no, you know, small feat. And in doing so, you've gained your freedom. Spiritual freedom, worldly freedom, freedom from those peoples, those energies. This could be also that you have news, good news coming in. Clarify Page of Wands. So this could be good news. 6 of Cups, Queen of Wands. So like I said, it's like there was a witch hunt, right? So this is kind of like a witch, right? People may have called you a witch, called you a damn dirty bitch, okay, kind of thing. And they came after you because they didn't like you for whatever reason. They didn't like you, they didn't like your spiritual beliefs, they didn't like what you stood for, they didn't like the way that you made them feel, or the way that you made them look, or the fact that you were able to take off their mask and everyone saw them for who they really are. They didn't like it, okay? And they tried to oppress you. They came after you. They waged war against you. They hunted you down, okay? They hunted you down. And maybe even your children too. So this may also have been going on for generations, all right? You may have been a child of a Queen of Wands, a witchy woman, right? Okay, someone that people deemed a witchy woman. Maybe they didn't like you simply because of that, because of who your mother was. And you have been found innocent, okay? You know, justice, you were innocent. You were innocent all along. You're still innocent, and everybody knows it now. And you are free from all of this. You're free from all of that because you're innocent. You are free from any further accusations. You are free from any further attacks. With 5 of Swords here as well. You know, they bullied you. They, like I said, they waged war on you. And now you're free. And I'm getting to free from the past and free from your past. Three of Cups. What else, Spirit? I feel like that's a little too specific. I would like to keep it more general and collective. So other than that, is there anything else that you want the collective to know about this full Beaver moon that we have coming up today? 7 of Pentacles. So it's like the harvest, reaping the harvest. You reap what you sow. You know, it's about justice, right? Karma, balancing out. Rewards. I've said a couple times throughout here, it's like you're being rewarded. You have fulfilled your contract. You did what you came here to do. You were a warrior in God's angel army. You fought the good fight, and you fought for the right side, and now you've won, and you get to reap the rewards. Anything else? Anything else? What is that? Intense, we already had that. We've already addressed that. Okay, so we're just getting, you know, kind of a lot of this like repeat stuff, which is fine because that's just shows that, you know, we've covered everything. And so we have the Four of Wands and the Star. So portals, 11/11 portal, the full moon, right? The manifestations, the portals, the, you know, what the foundation that you've built upon. It's like you built your, it's like you've already started building your new foundation, and you've healed, or you've healed your foundation. You may have had to do a lot of energetic work to heal from, you know, coming from a broken home or having to break up a home. It's just healing. It's healing from a lot of different things. You may have had to heal from domestic abuse. There's just a lot of healing. It's healing. I'm getting the feeling of being home, of feeling at home. You know, you may have gone your whole life with never having known the sense of home. In fact, there may have been times throughout your childhood where you just felt like, I want to go home. And you never really knew what that felt like, that sense of love, safety, stability. And I'm getting that, you know, with the Star here, you're gonna have that. You're gonna feel that, you know. You're gonna know what home is. You're gonna know what true freedom is. You're gonna know what happiness is, because you did so much to heal yourself, or that you did your part, right? And now you get to just focus on healing, right? You fought the good fight. You waged war against the darkness, right? And so now you get to heal from all of that. You get to heal from everything that you've been through and everything that previous generations have been through. You get to heal all of it. So this makes sense as well, because we are coming out of the age of Pisces and into the age of Aquarius. So it's like you have entered through the portal. You've gone through the door from Pisces to Aquarius. And it's like everybody on some level is going to have to do this probably over the next couple hundred years, okay? But it's kind of like you got a head start, I feel. Like you're like the first wave of people to do this. And part of the reason for that is you're like a high-ranking angel, and so you had to come in and do all of this in the physical 3D world to pave the way for others to do the same. Because we are moving, whether we want to or not, it's happening. And so it's like, it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it kind of thing, is what the feeling that I'm getting. And it's like you rose to the challenge, but you were guaranteed success because, you're fighting God's fight. You're fighting in God's army, and God always wins. So I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time, and I hope that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel, because I would love to see you again. Okay, bye!